everyone, Miss Alessandra here from the Weston Public Library, and we are going to be doing another Maker Monday project for you. This is our first week doing our Maker Monday with our summer library adventures. So the Maker Monday project is going to be themed for the next 7 weeks with our summer library adventures. Each week is a different theme, and this week our theme is circus, carnivals, and fairs. So our maker project is actually going to be a paper plate ring toss, and you only need a few things to do this at home. So the supplies that you'll need are 2 smaller sized paper plates, or you can do 3 if you want 3 rings. Then you need a larger paper plate, paper towel roll, glue or tape, a pair of scissors, and optional, you can have markers or crayons to color your ring toss. And that's all you'll need for this project. So if you want to learn how to make your own paper plate ring toss, stay tuned. So I have all my materials here for the paper plate ring toss, and we're going to get started with step number 1. The smaller paper plates that you've chosen, like I said, you can have 2 to 3 of these, or even more if you want more rings. Each one you are going to fold in half, like so. And a lot of these paper plates have an inner ring, and that's where we're going to be cutting. We're going to cut this inner ring out. Scissors, and I'm just following that inner ring outline that's already there on the paper plate. If your paper plate does not have one of these inner rings to show you where to cut, what you're going to do is it's going to be about 1.5 inches from the outside in. You're going to cut around to take that circle out, and this is how you're going to make a ring. So you're going to fold each of your paper plates to do that. So I'm doing 2 paper plates for 2 rings. Fold it, find that inner ring, and just cut around it. Okay, so I have my 2 rings. Now it's an option for you to color these rings if you'd like. You could use circus colors, that red, blue, and yellow color scheme if you'd like. I'm not going to color them today, but you certainly can at home. You also need a larger size paper plate and a paper towel roll, and those are what we're going to use for step 2. So step 2, I'm going to give you a couple of different options of how you can do this. The first thing is, if you wanted to, you could take your paper towel roll, put it on the center of the back of that paper plate, use a pen or pencil to mark that circular shape of the paper towel roll. Okay, so I just drew the circle, and you could cut this out. Then you would stick the paper towel roll inside. If that's too hard for you, you can also use glue, glue stick, liquid glue, hot glue, and you would glue the bottom of your paper towel roll to the bottom of your paper plate. Now, if your glue doesn't seem to want to stick, your other option is, if you have tape, I'm using duct tape here. So I'm just going to pull off a piece of tape. And this is about a 6-inch piece of tape here. I'm going to cut it And we're gonna make this a piece of double-sided tape. So you're gonna flip it and stick one end onto the other end so that the entire piece is sticky on the outside. That is going to go on the center of the bottom of that paper plate. This I find to be the easiest way to make this, but it's not as aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So you will see the tape if you do it this way. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stick your paper towel tube right onto that tape. So it is stuck right now, but I want to make sure that this really sticks down to the plate, okay, and doesn't topple over. See, it's leaning a little bit. It's not peeling off, but it's leaning. So I'm going to use 4 more pieces of tape. These ones can be about 2 to 3 inches long. Okay. And on all 4 sides of this tube, I know it doesn't have real sides because it's circular, but where the sides would be, you're going to tape the tube all the way down to the bottom and then to the paper plate. Okay, you're going to do that on all 4 sides. Again, it's a 2 to 3 inch strip of tape so that it doesn't lean like that. Again, if you have glue, glue will work. It just may take you a while to stick it on. So I'm going to turn, I'm going to do the next side. Again, not as aesthetically pleasing the way it looks, but if you wanted to, you could color over this. So 2 sides are done. Moving on to our 3rd side. Again, going to the bottom, all the way down, and taping. So just so that you see what it looks like. Going to tape our final side. Okay, same thing, all the way down, press it down. So this is not going to move now. It's not going to lean. And that's how the bottom looks. All right, so that is where you'd be throwing your rings. Again, we already made our rings. You can decorate these however you like. You can decorate the actual holder where the rings are going. You can color it with crayons, markers, paint, whatever you like. But it's really simple. Figure out how far away you want to stand. These are your rings you're trying to get around your ring toss. And I find it fun when I'm playing this game to start out 3 feet away. If I can get those on, I back up 3 more feet, see if I can get those on. Another fun way of playing the ring toss game is seeing how many rings you can get on without one missing. So that's just a fun little carnival game that you can do with a few things, that you have at home. Paper plate ring toss. I hope you enjoyed this week's Maker Monday project. It's super easy. You can make it really fun. You can make it into a craft project if you want to decorate this. And if you do make it, let me know and send me a picture of what your paper plate ring toss looks like. Next week, we will be making another Maker Monday project to go with our theme, and our theme is animals. So think, what could possibly be our maker project? And I will see you guys next time.